If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. The person attempting to travel two roads at once will get nowhere. By three methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. When anger rises, think of the consequences. And it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. Who attends to his greater self becomes a great man, and he who attends to his smaller self becomes a small man. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Do not do to others what you do not want done to yourself. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Victory comes from finding opportunities and problems. Think of tomorrow. The past can't be mended. The man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. If you act wisely, good things tend to happen. Act like a fool, and bad things tend to happen. Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. Watch your character, it becomes your destiny. He who flatters a man is his enemy. He who tells him of his faults is his maker. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words, the truth. Three things never come back: time, word, and opportunity. Therefore, do not waste time, choose words, and do not miss the opportunity. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Respect yourself and others will respect you. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Give a bowl of rice to a man, and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice, and you will save his life. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to deceive them. When you see a good person, think of becoming like him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. Find a sword plunged into salt water, it will eventually rust. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. If you hate, then you have been defeated. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Great results can be achieved with small forces. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. If quick, I survive. If not quick, I am lost. This is death. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. If you ignore both your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Move not unless you see an advantage. Wheels of justice grind slow, but grind fine. It is easy to love your friend, but the hardest lesson is to love your enemy. If his forces are united, separate them. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. If he sends reinforcements everywhere, you will be weak everywhere. Be where your enemy is not. An enemy is a friend who knows too much about you. Disorder came from order. Fear came from courage. If your friend is friends with your enemy, it means you should not hang out with his friend. Beware of sugar that is mixed with poison. Beware of the fly that sat on a dead snake. Who does not know the evils of war cannot appreciate its benefits. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. Regard your soldiers as your children. They will follow you into the deepest valleys. The leader leads by example, not by force. He will win who knows how to handle both superior and inferior forces. In making tactical dispositions, the highest pitch you can attain is to conceal them. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is noise before defeat. The captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. One need not destroy one's enemy, just destroy their willingness to fight. Every animal with blood will fight when attacked. Never trust a friend who is silent about your flaws. I appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Know yourself and the enemy. Fear not the results of 100 battles. Let your plans be dark as night. When you move, fall like a thunderbolt. In chaos, there is opportunity. Victorious warriors win first, then war. Defeated warriors seek to win first. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. No nation benefits from prolonged warfare. Treat your men like beloved sons. They will follow you into the deepest valley. Even the finest sword rusts in salt water. Move swift as wind, attack like fire, and be still as a mountain. Opportunities multiply as they are seized. 5 musical notes create countless melodies. When the enemy is relaxed, make them toil. Starve the full and make the settled move. Who wishes to fight must count the cost. Wait long enough, and enemies will float by. Know yourself and win all battles. Winning without fighting is supreme skill. Build a golden bridge for retreat. Be subtle and mysterious to direct fate. Confuse the enemy. The clever fighter wins with ease. Rouse the enemy and uncover their vulnerabilities. Believe in yourself. If the mind is willing, the flesh will endure. The expert in battle moves the enemy and remains unmoved. Attack is the secret of defense.